Will anything really change if you quit weed? First of all, to stop bullshitting yourself and thinking that smoking weed recreationally on a daily basis is okay. Do you want to have a longer high? Do you want to not spend as much money on weed? You should be limiting yourself to no more than once or twice a week. Think about it. If somebody was drinking alcohol 5 days out of the week, you would think they have an alcohol problem, like they're abusing the alcohol. So what makes weed, although not as harmful, any different? You can still create a dependency on it that you normally should not be having. This video details the biggest benefits of weed, of quitting weed, maybe not forever, but at least for a tolerance break, and why you may need to do it yourself. So tap in.
My clip for nothing. Told me that you wanna have my kids for nothing. Vacation for two for nothing. Reservations for two for way. Your girl said she saw me wave.
Wagwan bruv or bravette, wherever you are on the World Wide Web, UK, Canada, Australia, Spain, all the above. Subscribe to the Mother Effing channel. It's free. It's all free. Watching the video is free. Liking the video, like right down there, is free as well.
Keep on supporting. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Show love. Come on, love is what makes the world go round. And if you are not spreading love, we will pray for you. I just want to wish everybody happiness, blessing, and more blessing. And you can be a success. Don't let anybody tell you you cannot be a success. You are already a success.
Correct.
Going for pounded yam, all this question is too much, man.
Guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Can't be watching for free, okay? Support the mission, okay?
What you'll get from me are videos that are guaranteed to make you laugh, brighten up your day, but most importantly, you will learn something that you can apply to your own personal life and make it better. Hence the word edutainment. So subscribe, like the video. It's free. It's free. It's all free. So one of the biggest benefits to quitting weed is to have moderate tolerance, right? One of the things that you notice when you start smoking on a daily basis or too often is your tolerance starts to rise.
I'm so half right now. I don't know what I'm doing. What the fuck is going on right now?
That means you need to smoke more and more weed to even feel any significant high. Remember the days when you could get high off of 5 or 10 milligrams? But now you need upwards of 50 milligrams to even feel anything significant. Not only do you need to smoke more weed to get high, but now your high doesn't last as long. Maybe it used to last even an hour, 2 hours before. Now it's no more than 30 minutes or even shorter than that. So first of all, you will actually be able to enjoy weed for a longer period of time on less weed and save some more money. I'm checking for your pockets. I'm looking out for your pockets, you know what I'm saying? So second of all, your productivity will increase substantially. It's not just the actual, like, you spending time smoking weed or consuming weed, but it's also the energy and brain power you're spending towards thinking about weed and when you'll smoke next, right? You just even thinking about things, whether good or bad, also takes away some of your productivity and willpower and just overall energy for that day, right? If you're constantly thinking about, worrying about, let's say for example, an assignment coming up, you won't be able to sleep as well, and just in general, you won't be able to be as productive as you normally would be. So does your job or lifestyle require you to be on your toes on a daily basis? Like every day is not the same. Like some days are very busy, some days are very chill. But what is your lifestyle like? Does it require you to be like on your A game every single day? Perhaps your job is mundane and repetitive. Like maybe you're a janitor, maybe you are a retail worker, or maybe you are a cleaner or a dishwasher or whatever it is, and you don't need as much brain power or as much thinking capacity to be fully present in the day-to-day activities of the job. So weed, when used periodically, can be used to enhance your productivity, whether it is you make music, you create art, or you write a book. But it should not be the crutch. You should not be in a situation where you can't be creative or you can't work without weed. Once in a while, enhances you, but not as your main crutch and main, like, oh, I can't function, I can't do great work without it. Never that. Never that.
Oh shit, here we go again.
Your overall productivity and just overall, like, ability to focus on certain things will increase substantially because you're not spending time thinking about when you'll get your next hit or next blunt. You know what I'm saying? Number 2, you will breathe deeper and cleaner. Some toxicity has been built up over the years of you smoking weed. Therefore, you have more phlegm. Is that, you know, that yellow stuff that you tend to spit out in your mouth, and then like you spit out the phlegm, that yellow stuff, that starts clearing up your lungs and your esophagus and stuff like that. So you're able to breathe deeper, you can actually meditate well, and you're not as much in a fight or flight state of mind. When you're in a fight or flight state of mind, it means you're constantly like on your toes, constantly like, oh, when am I gonna do this? When am I gonna do that? But you're able to breathe more deeper and relaxing breaths. Number 3, no more coughing up tar. And yes, tar is definitely in marijuana, especially if you're not in a legalized state. You never really know how people are making their marijuana and the ingredients they're adding into it during the production phase and the whole harvesting phase. Number 2, more happiness. Hey fam, so at this point you probably noticed that I messed up the numbers, so forget the numbers, just listen to the content and listen to the benefits of either taking a tolerance break or quitting permanently. Okay, so forget the numbers, just pay attention to what I'm saying. Alright, deuces. If anything, if weed doesn't make you lazy, it makes you more content with your current state of life. And are you in a position in life where you can be content? Just ask yourself, are you where you are in life where you can take a chill pill, right? Like for me, I know I will probably not be able to make videos every single day if I was smoking weed on a daily basis, right? Just, you will say, oh, I already have videos out, let me just chill, let me not, you know? Like, in certain situations it's cool, like once in a while, but not every single day, not every other day. You know what I mean? You could study and work out, but who's really trying to study and work out after they just smoked, right? It takes you at least maybe an hour, 2 hours, maybe even more to get back into the zone. You know those ones where you were working hard, right? And then somebody called you or someone distracted you, and then all of a sudden you were no longer in the zone. It takes you a long time or a certain period of time to get back into the flow state you were when you were studying, when you were doing your essay on autopilot. And just like that, weed kind of takes you away from the initial thing you wanted to do. Essentially, what I'm saying is that the herb, the weed, starts becoming a priority rather than getting more money, rather than living a healthier lifestyle, rather than working out, or, you know, it can even mess up your diet. You know, with those munchies, either you don't eat enough or you eat too much, yeah? You mess up your diet, now it affects your health, stuff like that. So essentially, are you in a place in life right now where you're content, you're happy? If not, then weed is definitely slowing you down to some extent. Number 3, your body starts to get into better shape. Like, a lot of people are skinny fat, you know, they look skinny, but then they have like this little like belly down there, like the skinny fat. So essentially, when you smoke weed, you essentially ingest some of that smoke, which causes your stomach to be inflamed, which makes that, gives you that look of a belly, even though you're kind of skinny. So because your intestines are irritated by the ingestion of the smoke, of the THC and the marijuana, it starts to push out, making you look as if you are fat, essentially skinny fat. A cool, like quick solution to that as well is to detox quicker, is to drink apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is a natural detoxifier, which means that if you take 2 tablespoons in the morning, mix it with water, and 2 tablespoons in the evening, mix it with water, it will help decrease the inflammation that you have built up over the years of smoking weed in your belly. So I have a whole video about how to detox from weed and THC in the cards, but that's essentially what you want to be doing. Drinking apple cider vinegar, working out, drinking lots of water so that the THC can be flushed out from all your fat cells. Number 4, you become more sociable.
Photo. No.
Hi.
Okay.
No longer do you just socialize with your weed smoking friends. You know, when you smoke a lot, you tend not to be as present and you don't pay attention as much to what's going on. So you don't want to be in a social setting because you forget the conversation. You forget like what was going on. You don't really forget. It's because you were smoking, you never really processed the information to begin with. Like, you were in your own space. You were in your own headspace, right? Because you don't want to look rude, or because you don't want to pay attention to that person's convo, you would rather not be around a social setting of other people. So you stay at home, or you stay with your weed smoking friends. Number 5, of course, you save bare guap, bare moolah, bare dollars, bare pounds, bare money, okay? Money.
Tell them to bring me my money.
Depending on the strain and how much you need to smoke to get high, like I said before, you can spend upwards of $200 to maybe $800 per month on weed, right? And obviously, the more income you have, the more money you can put towards spending on weed. And that money could be used to pay debts that you have, credit card debts, student loans, save up money for other purposes, or even invest in maybe a weed company or something with a longer term investment, rather than smoking your money away too often. Again, like I said, abuse. Too much of any good thing is good for nothing. You don't want to abuse it. You want to enhance it once in a while, once or twice a week minimum, or maximum, and then maybe even once or twice every 2 weeks or so. You know what I'm saying? Number 6, you are more aware. Perhaps you've developed a speech impediment where words don't come out as fluently as you would like, and as a result, your brain processes things faster because it's no longer on autopilot. You know, when you smoke, you don't have to think much. You don't have to be attentive to what's going on. You just you're chill. You don't have to. Your brain doesn't have to do much work. But when you're no longer smoking, your brain is now processing things a lot quicker and faster, and the thought from your brain to your vocalizing muscles becomes a lot quicker. And you no longer have a speech impediment or forget what you're about to say. Essentially, you're no longer cognitively incompetent. And last one, of course, you enjoy the simple pleasures of life now. You know, when you have sex often, for example, let's say you even masturbate. This is a very, very common one. If you masturbate every single day, you're essentially experiencing euphoria, an orgasm. An orgasm is only so pleasurable because you don't experience it every single time. But if you're always high, or you're always beating your meat, everything in life in comparison to this high feeling is trash. It's like nothing. Why am I even doing this? What's the point? So essentially, rather than being grateful for even being alive, being grateful for the country you live in, being grateful for your parents or your current situation in life, you just disregard that shit and let me just focus on weed, essentially. Those are the biggest benefits I can say that come from weed. Again, if you want to quit, that's up to you. If you want to take a tolerance break, that's up to you. Just know yourself, because he who knows himself knows all. He who masters himself masters all. Are you someone who can have a healthy relationship with weed, or do you need to quit it entirely to focus on other areas of your life? That's up to you. Your choice, decision, consequence. But God bless, much love, peace, and joy. Namaste. And always remember, if it doesn't feed you, do not water. Remember as well, too much of any good thing is good for nothing. Link below will be other relevant resources and my mini course, mini email series to get you right and quit your addiction once and for all. Alright, fam. Deuces.
Vacation for 2 for nothing. Reservations for 2 for wait. Your girl said she saw me with who? What's her name? You gon'